I started a new middle school today. I didn't start a brand new middle school. I started a week-long program at a middle school, Los Cerros Middle School, and I'm going to talk about it. Today is day 92 of my visibility series, and by day 92, I mean maybe day 93. I took this past weekend off. This past month, I have been all over the place. I literally traveled across the country twice, from California to Georgia, or from California to DC, back to California, and then back to Georgia. And then I've had a week-long program in between, and I needed the weekend off. I just needed to not be Dono Friend so badly, because I also knew that I was gonna have to really amp up Dono Friend for this week. So that's what we did today. I do week-long programs at schools, one, because I get a chance to get to know the kids, and anyone that works with kids knows that buy-in is very important. If you're a young person watching this, you probably know that if you like or know or feel trust towards a teacher, you're probably more likely to listen to them and learn from them. And so instead of me just coming in and doing one speech and then disappearing, I like to come in and be a part of the community. And so shout out to Stone Valley. I love you all so much. I miss you. But I started today with Los Cerros. And first of all, it was great. It was really cool. I did my ambassador program, which I've talked about on this channel before, but basically I have small groups that are selected by the school who represent the school. And they come and they talk to me about their experiences, things that they like, things that they wish were different. They tell me a little bit about what they think the kids are like in their school, what the teachers are like, and that really helps me build out the program. Real interesting. I want to talk about one group because this is a group that I was so deeply impressed with today. I got a chance to meet with the 7th grade boys, and I was told by some of the other kids and it's just some of the people who work with them that they were sometimes a group that would be difficult to manage, and just to kind of have a heads up around that. They didn't say anything bad about them. They just said that this group might be tough for you because they may think that they're too cool or blah, 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 things like that, which is a very common thing in middle school. They were wonderful. They were so great, and so great, in fact, that we're having another group discussion tomorrow. And I really was honest with them, especially with boys. Sorry, I'm cleaning this. I feel like I have blood on this because I had a nosebleed yesterday, so I just keep finding blood places. Cool. Side note. I just told them that a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be teaching them is going to be things that help them thrive for their whole lives. It's the things that help you build relationships, things that help you feel good about yourself, things that help you not harm yourself or harm other people out of a place of not feeling good, right? If we feel better, we're able to do better for ourselves and for other people. And I'm just really honest with kids. I don't know. I think that this whole way that adults do it, where they will kind of be manipulative or kind of secret around like why they're doing what they're doing, or why they're answering a certain way, or why they're putting these groups together. I think that when you're transparent, it helps show the kids respect, because a lot of times kids know if you're trying to be sneaky or if you're trying to be manipulative. They understand that. They're not as dumb as adults will try to make them seem. And I have a lot of respect for what young people have to say. So my ambassador meetings are always my favorite part of the week. I got to meet with the 6th and 7th graders today, but I also got to meet some really cool 8th graders. Huge shout out to Fletcher. He gave me a tour. He was an 8th grader. He was fantastic. Fletcher and Brecklin. I think I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not. I definitely experienced a little bit of the like, who is this? What am I doing? What is he doing here? But that's totally reasonable, because literally, like, who am I? Why am I here? But we'll see tomorrow if more kids will engage and talk with me after I've given the speech, because usually that's when kids are like, okay, cool, I want to talk to this guy, or like, we think he's funny, or we want to learn from him. I don't know, I'm just going to be honest about this. I didn't put a lot of energy into today. The speeches or the ambassador groups were really good, and I'm really proud of how those went. But during the breaks and lunch and stuff, I didn't go up and talk to a lot of kids unless kids invited me over, which a few of the ambassadors did. And one, because sometimes I will go like very hard in the beginning, and as I'm building out this work, like I said, I just did another week-long program, and I have 2 speeches this weekend. I don't have the same energy to put into a lot of stuff. And I also know that once I do the main speech, that going out in lunchtime will be very different. There will be a lot more kids who will want to talk to me, hopefully. And so pushing myself today when I was already kind of tired to try to force something out of myself didn't make sense. And it would also, I think the kids, more blood, it would also be obvious to the kids and it would feel fake. And I don't want to do that. So I'm practicing a little bit of self-compassion with myself today to be like, hey, you showed up differently than you normally do, which means that you weren't big personality right off the bat, because I knew that this week is going to be a lot. It's going to be great, but it's also going to be a lot on me energy-wise. I'm also coming up towards the end of my tour. I have a couple of gigs in May, so it may kind of extend into a May tour, but this last month has been really heavy. I mean, altogether, I've spoken to close to 10,000 kids in a month, which is a lot. And I don't want to push myself like that anymore in a way that I'm exhausted and I have no energy and I'm dragging myself and blah, blah, blah. It's okay to take it easy because I have a big trust in myself. I know that the work is going to be good. I know that I'm going to build relationships. I can already tell that this is a community that I can do cool work with. And so there wasn't really any need for me to push myself a lot today. So I'm learning for myself how to grow myself within this work. Eventually I will hire a team. I said this the other day, people are like, you should hire someone, you should have a team. I know I should have a team. Give me the money to pay the team and then I'll do it. Because right now it feels very doable, but if I had one of these each month, if things blew up that much and I was doing multiple school events like this, I would get exhausted super quickly. So I'm learning to just take it easy with myself as I grow. Sorry for not posting this weekend. Had to take some time for myself. I didn't mean to say that weird. I was yawning. I don't know if you can tell I was yawning. But yeah, I'm excited to share how tomorrow goes. All right, see you then.